everyone, it's Lara. So today I'm going to do a get ready with me using Marc Jacobs products. I know this is kind of irrelevant since Marc Jacobs is getting rid of their makeup line, or they're redoing it, but I think you can still find a lot of their stuff like on sale or at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or whatever. But anyway, I bought this stuff a while ago and I want to use it, so I'm gonna. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is this primer. So this is the Marc Jacobs Undercover Primer. This is kind of a silicone-y primer, which I'm not really the biggest fan of in general. I much prefer a hydrating primer, but you know, it's okay. Next, I'm going to use this concealer. So this is the Accomplice concealer. It's in the shade Light 20. I actually really like this. This is a really good shade match for me, and the texture is really nice. So I actually have a little bit of news regarding the immigration process. If you didn't know, my husband and I live in Japan and we're trying to move to the United States. I am here now visiting my family, and I was actually planning on going back at the end of January, but we heard back from the immigration, and before there was a little bit of a problem with our paperwork, and that seems to be straightened out. They did ask for some additional information, which that's fine. At least it feels like we're moving forward. So in the meantime, I actually have gone back to school. So I'm in grad school right now. And being a student as an adult, it's interesting. Next, I'm going to use this foundation. So this is the Remarcable foundation. So this shade is definitely a summer shade for me. So it's a little dark. I mean, I'm gonna wear it. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really care, but yeah, definitely would save this for the summer. And also, like, it's full coverage, so it's very obvious. But that's okay. Other than that, like, I do actually really like this foundation. The packaging is kind of annoying though, like the whole dabber situation. Once I get it blended out, it's not that bad. I mean, like I said, definitely summer shade for me, for sure. That's another thing. So, I was an ESL teacher, and I love that job. Like, that job, one of the best jobs I've ever had. But I was teaching online, and most of my students were Korean or Japanese. So now that I'm in the United States, the time difference is a little bit crazy, you know, and I'm in grad school, so I actually decided that I was going to get a substitute teaching job. So that's what I've been doing, and I only just started, so I only did 2 days, and it's very interesting. It's quite different from, you know, teaching online, and also for me teaching online, it was one-on-one, whereas this is many children. I have taught multiple student classes before, but the most I think was like 6 students per class. This obviously is much more. So I have to say, I definitely think teachers, you know, they definitely get props from me. Like, I think they should get more money. You know, I do enjoy being a teacher, so that's why I'm doing it. So that's actually why I'm in grad school, because I do want to become a teacher eventually. So hopefully I can be a kindergarten. I'm thinking kindergarten, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking like the substitute teaching will give me like a good feel for like the different age groups, but I'm leaning towards kindergarten. We'll see. Okay, next I'm going to use this powder. So this is the Accomplice Powder. Looks like this. It has this little secret compartment for a brush. I do like this powder. This powder is like very, even though it's pressed, it's very finely milled, I feel, and you get a lot of kick up when you go in there. But so I don't have a brow product, so I'm just gonna quickly fill in my brows. Okay, so I just took a very long break because unfortunately one of my senior cats, Lulu, the black one, she's been having some poopy problems. And we've been to the vet several times. It's mostly to do with, like, obviously her age, but also the kind of cat she is. She's a Manx cat, so Manx cats don't have like regular tails, they're just stumps or like nubs, and that means that they don't have all like the muscles or whatever in the back, and it causes a lot of problems. So she's very prone to constipation and diarrhea, and unfortunately she had an accident in my bedroom just now, which I had to take care of. So anyway, I think I was about to do my eyebrows, so let me go ahead and get those done. I don't have anything from Marc Jacobs, so I'm just using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Okay, so brows are done, and I don't have an eye primer, so I'm just gonna put some concealer there. So what I've been doing, and I feel like it works fine. Also don't have a blush, so I'm just going to use this one from Wet n Wild. I'm going to set my face with this Marc Jacobs setting spray. And now I'm gonna start on the eyeshadow. So first I'm gonna start things off with an eyeshadow from this Urban Decay Vice palette. I'm just going to use this Habit shade. And then I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. So this is called the Electric palette. And I have pretty much used every single shade in here except for this one. The other day I did a look using this black and this silver, and I'm still not like super used to this formula because it's kind of powdery and it can easily like get out of control, especially when I was using that black. I mean, it did blend out and I feel like the look turned out fine. I'll try and insert a picture, but I'm going to use these kind of like pinky berry shades today. So I'm going to start with this one in the crease. So what else? Oh, the other day my nephew came over and, you know, we had a lot of fun and we watched the movie Encanto, one of the new Disney movie, and I really liked that one. To be honest, I haven't been really like a huge fan of the newer Disney movies. Like, I really didn't care for Moana, and I thought Raya was just okay. And I know I'm in the minority of this one, but I didn't really like Frozen. But I actually really liked Encanto. I thought it was nice. A whole, like, you know, big family and getting to know all the characters. And, you know, it was kind of like really sad because I feel like a lot of people can relate to some of the issues they deal with. Like the part where the abuela was yelling at Maribel. I was like, stop yelling at her. But yeah, that was a nice one. And the music, I mean, obviously it's all anyone can talk about, but it's some good music too, obviously. Next I'm going to take this berry shade. I'm going to put that like on the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put that kind of like more in the middle. And I'm going to take this one and put that like in the inner corner-ish area. I'm going to take this Laura Geller eyeliner and put this in my waterline. I'm kind of curious though, what is your favorite Disney movie? I feel like for me, I'm more partial to like the, I guess they call it like the Renaissance era. Like I really like Beauty and the Beast because, you know, that's just like when I grew up. So yeah, I would say Beauty and the Beast is probably one of my favorites. But I also do really like Tangled and Mulan. That's a good one. I would say Encanto's pretty up there too. And I did like Coco. Coco was a good one too. My husband really likes Monsters, Inc. So what's your favorite? And the last thing for eyeshadow, I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade Feel and put that kind of smudged on the lower lash line. I don't have an eyeliner from Marc Jacobs, so I'm just going to use this liquid liner from Can Make. And for mascara, I have the Velvet Noir mascara, and then I'm also going to use this primer, and I have been using this for a while, and I did use it under a Tarte mascara. I didn't really feel like it did much for that, and I do notice a difference under the Marc Jacobs one, but I just feel like it makes it, I don't want to say clumpy, but kind of clumpy, like more thick, but I don't know. I'm not saying my lashes are perfect by any means, but I just don't feel like they're the kind of lashes that really warrant a primer. Like, I just don't think it's necessary for me. It's just an extra step that I don't really care about. But since I have this, I'm gonna use it. Okay, lashes are done. Now it's just for the lip product. So I have this lip gloss stick. I think this is in Candy Bling. So this is the Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick. And that's what the color looks like. It's kind of, I guess, a berry fuchsia-y pink kind of shade. I thought this was going to be more, like, have more slip to it, and I mean, it's more like a tinted lip balm, I would say, than like maybe a lip gloss. Like, it definitely like hangs onto your lips. I mean, it's not too thick or sticky, so I do like it. My bangs are all messed up from being in that clip for so long. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. Anyway, that's everything. I'll see you next time. Bye.